Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 30th, 2025. This is for Aries. Last shuffle is coming out here for Aries. Let's see what's up here. Aries, Aries, Aries. So we have friends and colleagues, and we also have your higher self, right? And so what that tells me is that the people around you, your friends or your colleagues, and these don't have to be like, you could be one of those people that are like, I don't have friends. These could be people that you work with or you know them at their workplace, like that kind of thing. Or colleagues typically are not necessarily, uh, I mean, of course, that's like, okay, you work with them or you work in the same field as them or in the same company, different department, whatever the case, right? But it feels like these people are really trying to be better than they used to be. These are people that are realizing that all the dirt that they do causes health issues. Like they're starting to realize that they feel worse and worse if they come to work and they act a fool. Like, you know, because they feel like they have to live up to other people's expectations. This is so funny to me. I'm so sorry because it's like this is a lesson everybody should just learn or just understand. When you do wrong and when you have bad intentions, all you do is it hurts yourself. You dim your light, you dim yourself. You know what I mean? It feels like these people are being called higher. Spirit is I feel like you're the one that come into a space, you come into this space with around people, whether they are your friends or they consider you a friend. You know how that goes, right? It's like you are the one that initiates them into a higher level of life. Like, you know that this is not part of the plan. You're not, your purpose is not to be sitting around here pointing out other people's flaws. Your position is not to cause problems and to expect problems when you walk in. You should be the energy you want to have in your space. You should be the peace. You should be the calm. You should realize that spirit's got your back on that. If you decide to come to work today and act right, that all the things that you want will flow towards you, right? You're nice, you will get nice. You don't have to come in and be a jerk. I'm getting this weird vibe of that, and I'm so sorry. I feel like someone wants to rant. So I'm just giving it just how you may want to give it. I'm not sure. Or maybe other people want to tell them that you don't have, that's your defense mechanism and it's not working. How's it working out for you? These are people with the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. They start each day with a problem. These are the people that may come to work and they're sad and miserable. These would be the people that, like your friends, as soon as they wake up, they're calling you to complain about whatever, XYZ. It could be that they're in a very toxic situation and they're complaining about it rather than doing something about it. And there's no problem with venting. But I've literally been in a situation where this person would call me and complain about the same thing over and over again and would not change this. The script never changed. They just stayed in it. And I'm like, and their response was the same. So they got the same thing. And it was the same routine. And I could predict the conversation. I would answer and just, and you know what he did this time? And you know what he did that time? And I'm just like, okay, at first it's like sympathy, then it's like scratching your head, and then it's like, you know what? If this is what you want in your life, that's what you want. But let's talk about something else. Like, well, since that's how it's going to be, how about we just talk about how we can save money and glow up and do better? Or do you have a project or an interest? You know what I mean? I feel like that's some energy with this, with the friends and coworker or a colleague energy. It feels like also too, beyond that aspect of things, it feels like people are very competitive against you. These people are competing because they want to be different and they want to be special. And like they think you're special. They think that you are proving to them, or you're showing people that you don't have to be what everyone else expects you to be in order to get the love and the accolades and the respect that you are getting. You're showing it by showing up as you are. Because I'm getting you heavily in this. Like you are a deep influence on people around you. Deep influence. You are all up in their energy. They think about you when they leave. If this is work, they think about when they leave work. If these are your friends, they think about you all day. What would Aries do? What would Aries think? What would Aries say in this situation? You may not know that you are an influence the way that you are, but you truly are. Okay, your higher self with Temperance and the Queen of Pentacles. This is them realizing they have a purpose too, right? If Aries has a purpose, and not saying, oh, Aries is down in their luck and they're in the trenches. And if they could do it, I could do it too, type of thing. They're looking at you saying, if somebody could actually get up and show up the way that you're doing it, then it's possible, and I should try to do this too. For some of you, it could be that maybe you were in the trenches. Maybe things were tight for you and tough for you at some point. Maybe that they also may be looking at that and going, you know what? If Aries can come up, dang it, then I definitely can come up. That's okay too. You're an inspiration one way or another. You're not a poster child for what not to do. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing someone who is pressure. They're waiting for you. Like, they're realizing that. And it also looks like if you are the type that's like, I don't give a crap what anybody else thinks, I'm showing up like this, and I dare you to say something about it. You're inspiring them to realize, why do I care what other people think? I kid you not, it's giving me this hard vibe. They're taking chances now because of you. They're going to, this looks like they're going to snatch opportunities where they may have been lazy and let you take all the opportunities for bonuses and all the opportunities to do whatever. They're going to start jumping. I want to do it. Boy, this is wild to me. Transformation, Judgment, and High Priestess. This is a change that they're going through. They're in the middle of a change. They're still doing the same stuff, but they're also in the middle of changing to trying to be different and better. They're being called higher because of your presence. Your presence is one that is saying, you gonna be better? You gonna try or what? I mean, I don't know. Like, you got your hand out. Like, I don't. You're doing the Michael Jackson neck. Like, are you gonna try or what? It's so funny to me, man. I'm sorry. The imagery in my head is killing me because I'm trying not to laugh because I'm still in the coughing phase of this little whatever this thing is, this kerfuffle I went through with this when my health went. Um, they think about you all the time. They're telling me that you might even have people at your job that love you or are falling in love with you, and they think about you all day. When they think about you, they get the warm and fuzzies. Just gonna throw that out there. Also, you may be friends with someone that is in love with you, and every time they think, or they may not be in love, but they're just like, I just adore Aries. I just adore them. Every time I think about Aries, I just get filled with all this heat, this energy of like, either you're inspiring them to be a better person, or you're inspiring them to be a better person, to be a better a partner, a viable partner for you. Who knew, Aries? Right? You show up to work and it's like, no, I'm gonna be, I'm the best one. I'm the MVP over here on Aries team. What's going on? Um, you got peace, strength, and Ten of Pentacles. They're trying to make peace with something here, and the thing is that they're trying to make peace with being focused on contributing more. They're trying to do something that they're trying to compete, but in a way where it's unassuming, if that makes sense. It's not even a competition. It's almost like this. You are a measuring stick of who they want to be. Even if you feel like you're not doing your job, you could be coming to work saying, "Oh, do half the stuff that they're talking." Even if you're unemployed and you're like, I'm just getting up in the morning and doing blah 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 blah." I can't front. Every Aries I know, especially younger Aries too, but every Aries I know a large array, and y'all have the most initial, like, I have a lot of respect for Aries because Aries gets up and looks for stuff to do. They look for things to fix or things to improve. And even if they are doing nothing at the moment, it's like you might walk in and they're just sitting there chilling with their robe on. Then you go outside, all the wood has been chopped already before you woke up. All the bushes have been trimmed. The trash is out. Not only that, but the headlights fixed on your car. Like, they're that type that I've seen, at least from what I've seen. And then the whole time you're looking like, look at Aries over there just sitting on the couch. And you go outside, you're like, who chopped the wood? Y'all are some balls of energy that get things done, initiators to the core of your being. You are inspiring other people to be better. They're now going, what can I do to contribute? But it's a competition, but more of a competition of self. Like, they're looking at themselves like, I need to be a better person than I was yesterday. Because look what Aries just accomplished in the wee hours of the morning before I even opened my eyeballs. It's crazy. Look at what Aries accomplished in the first 30 minutes of work that I have not done in a week. Maybe I need to get myself together. Maybe I need to figure something out. I don't know. I'm getting it heavy, Aries. I don't know which Aries I'm speaking to, because we always got the one. You know how you go down the list and they're like, I know Aries that don't do nothing, and that's like, okay, you got that one, okay. But man, the Aries I know, boy, you want to have something run right. Get you an Aries, okay? Because you want to use aqua, the color around these people, to help to increase the peace and the calm energy around you. You may want to wear the color or have it around in general. You may want to wear the jewelry like an aquamarine if you have jewelry around people, especially if you are employed going to work or you own your business and you're going around your employees. You want to wear that color or have something of that, something like that around you, because I feel that these people are thinking very negatively, but they're also being called higher. It's in the middle of uh I probably will never measure up to. I bet I can figure this out. They're in the middle of it and they have to stay the course. I feel like they're going to continue an upward swing. So if you are concerned that you are surrounded by a bunch of people that just they can't get right, they don't do right, they never going to get it right. That's going to change, because they may be surrounded by peers who all do the same thing, and so they're expecting to be like, I have to be sorry just like them. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do it. They hate coming to work. You know, those people that come to work and just talk junk about what, and I'm like, nobody told you to apply. You applied for this. Like, why are you complaining now? It used to I used to be so mad to go, you go to a fast food restaurant and they're in the back, this is some bull. And I'm like, you applied. If it's bull, make it better. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but if you're going to be in a space, you got to be the holy place. You got to be the one. At all times, you have to always remember that you are responsible for your energy and your electromagnetic field. And if yours is chaotic, what you expect to be around you? You know what I mean? No offense to anyone. Trust me. Is this a fire sign thing of where I always take responsibility for where I'm at? And I can't help that, even though sometimes it's not you, it's the environment. Um, but it's a Leo's tendency, with Aries placements, to think that you can bend things to your will or burn it down. Either one, either way. They're showing these people's health improving, so I'm gonna leave it there. That may be important, but their health is directly correlated to their work ethic, directly correlated to them and their focus, what they focus on, their dark thoughts of themselves and the situation. These may be complainers, and then they might just come in and just shut their mouths and put their head down and get their job done. I think that's amazing. Like I said, if you're not employed, these are people that you may go into the workplace, like you're going to the store and they're just all of a sudden now they're like, I want to be better because Aries is, they might see me. We need some Aries to go into some places and start getting things straight. Um, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Capricorn, or a Pisces. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, or a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you really don't have to be, these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.